Good morning, everyone. Today we'll be studying and demonstrating texture profile analysis. It is another test that we do using texture analyzer. Texture describes what we experience in our mouth while eating, such as initial mouthfeel, hardness, adhesiveness, cohesiveness, springiness, etc. This texture is measured by using texture profile analyzer. For analyzing the texture of a product, profile analysis is performed. The instrument that is used for this purpose is same, that is texture analyzer. Texture profile analysis is a double compression test, that is the product is compressed twice. Apart from food industries, it is also used in pharmaceuticals and cosmetics industries. The advantage of TPA is that it is an analytical method which can quantify multiple textural parameters in just one experiment. This is the picture of the texture analyzer. Here the cylindrical, you can see the cylindrical probe. In this picture, basic working of the texture analyzer is shown. In texture analyzer, as I already told, there are two compression phases. That is, the product is compressed twice. Here, the byte 1 shows first compression and the byte 2 shows the second compression. In byte 1, first the product is compressed, and then after some time, the force is released and the probes leaves the product, and then the product is compressed once again. This is the basic diagram we obtain after the texture profile analysis. The specific area 1 and area 2, area 4 and area 5 depicts different parameters that we obtain that we'll be studying further. This is the parameters that we obtain after texture profile analysis. First of all, there is hardness. After that, there is an adhesiveness, springiness, chewiness, gumminess, cohesiveness, and resilience. Hardness is an indicator of the most direct response to taste. It directly affects chewiness, gumminess, and cohesiveness in texture profile analysis. Then there is adhesiveness. Adhesiveness refers to the force required to overcome the attractive forces between the surface of a food or a material and the surface of the probe during the compression. Adhesiveness is measured during the first compression phase of TPA. It refers to the stickiness or tackiness of the material and is expressed in terms of force per unit area. Springiness refers to the ability of food or material to return to its original shape after deformation during the compression and the relaxation phases of the test. It is calculated as the distance the material recovers after the first compression relative to the total deformation. Then there is chewiness. It is the energy required to chew solid food. This parameter is mainly used in the description of solid or semi-solid mouthfeel. Gumminess is also one of the characteristics of semi-solid foods. This is the characteristic of the food material which has low hardness and high cohesion. Therefore, this indicator is used to describe the taste of semi-solid foods. Then there is cohesiveness. Cohesiveness is a measure of extent to which food sample sticks together and forms a single mass during compression and chewing. It is the degree of internal bonding or the ability of the sample to hold together, and is defined as the ratio of first compression to the second compression force positive area. Resilience is an indicator of how sample recovers from deformation, including both speed and strength. These are the TPA results that will be obtaining after performing TPA. Hardness, as already described, is the force exhibited in first bite at the maximum compression. Cohesiveness is the ratio of the positive areas, that is A2 and A1. Then there is adhesiveness. It is the work required to pull the plunger away after the first compression. Springiness is the ratio of lengths of compression in the second and first plunge, that is during the second and first compression. Then stringiness, it is the distance for which product is extended during decompression before the separation of probe. Gumminess is the product of hardness and cohesiveness, and chewiness can be obtained by the product of gumminess and springiness. In the table shown here, different dimensions of these parameters are given. Hardness is the force, cohesiveness is the ratio, so it is dimensionless. Springiness is also the ratio. Adhesiveness is the work, fracturability is also force, and chewiness is for work, and gumminess is again the force. Thank you.